My neighbor banged on my door at 3 a.m. screaming your wife just killed my husband, and I had no idea she'd even left the house. I don't even know why I'm writing this. Maybe because I need anyone to tell me I'm not going insane. My life has completely imploded in the last 3 weeks, and I genuinely cannot figure out who's telling the truth anymore. This happened 23 days ago, and somehow it gets more complicated every single day. My wife Sarah and I have been married for 6 years. We're both 32. No kids yet, but we've been talking about it. She's a nurse at County General, works rotating shifts. I'm an ABA consultant, work from home most days. We have a good life. Normal life. The kind of marriage where we still have date nights and laugh at stupid TV shows together. Our neighbors, the Hendersons, live 2 houses down. Nice couple in their late 50s. David is retired military, does woodworking in his garage. His wife Linda is a middle school teacher. We're not close friends, but we're friendly. Wave when we see each other, borrowed their ladder once, that kind of thing. It's a Wednesday morning. 3:17 a.m. I know the exact time because I checked my phone when I heard someone absolutely destroying our front door with their fists. I jump out of bed, heart racing, and realize Sarah isn't next to me. Her side of the bed is cold. I figure she got called in for an emergency shift. Happens sometimes. I run downstairs in my boxers and look through the peephole. It's Linda Henderson. She's in her nightgown, no shoes, and she looks absolutely feral. Hair everywhere, face blotchy and red, screaming something I can't make out through the door. I open it, and she literally lunges at me. Your wife killed him. She killed David. Where is she? I catch her wrists before she can claw my face. Linda, what are you talking about? Calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. She's hysterical, trying to push past me into my house. Sarah killed my husband. He's dead. The ambulance just left. My brain can't process this. David's dead. What happened? A heart attack. She ran him over. Linda shrieks. Your wife hit him with her car and drove away. A witness saw her car. It was Sarah. I feel like I'm in a nightmare. That's impossible. Sarah's not even. I turn and yell upstairs, Sarah. No answer. I run up to check our bedroom. Empty. I check the bathroom. The guest room. Nothing. I come back downstairs and Linda is on my porch, on her phone with sobbing. Yes, 447 Maple Street. Please hurry, she might come back. Linda, where did this happen? She looks at me with pure hatred. The 7-Eleven on Morrison Street. 30 minutes ago. David went to get milk because we ran out. Someone hit him in the parking lot and drove off. The cashier saw the whole thing. Described Sarah's car exactly. Silver Honda CR-V, license plate starts with 70G. That's our car. My stomach drops. The cashier saw the driver. Woman, brown hair in a ponytail, wearing scrubs. Sarah's scrubs. Linda, I'm sure there's an explanation. An explanation? My husband is dead. Your wife murdered him, and you want to make excuses. 2 police cars pull up. Officers get out and immediately separate us. One takes Linda back to her house. The other starts questioning me. Sir, where is your wife right now? I don't know. I thought she was in bed, but. Is this her vehicle? He points to our driveway. Empty. Sarah's CR-V is gone. Yes. No. That's where she parks it, but it's not there. When did you last see your wife? I'm panicking now. Around 10 p.m.? We watched a show and then I went to bed. She said she was going to take a bath and come up. I must have fallen asleep before she came to bed. So you don't know when she left the house? I didn't even know she had left. They ask for Sarah's phone number. I give it to them. They try calling. No answer. Sir, we need you to come down to the station to give a statement. Your wife is wanted for questioning in a hit-and-run fatality. Fatality. David Henderson is actually dead. I'm shaking as I get dressed. I try calling Sarah. Straight to voicemail. I text her. Where are you? Police are looking for you. Call me now. At the station, They separate me from Linda's family, who are there screaming and crying. Detectives question me for 2 hours. Where was Sarah supposed to be? Does she know the Hendersons? Has she been acting strange? Does she drink? Do drugs? Any mental health issues? No, 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 no. Sarah is the most stable, responsible person I know. She doesn't even speed. This makes no sense. Around 6 a.m., Sarah walks into the police station on her own. She looks exhausted and confused, still in her scrubs. They immediately take her into an interrogation room. I try to go with her, but they won't let me. I wait for 4 hours. Finally, her lawyer arrives. She called a criminal defense attorney before she even got there. Smart, I guess, but also suspicious. Around 11 a.m., the lawyer comes out and talks to me. Sarah is being charged with vehicular manslaughter and leaving the scene of an accident. I feel like I'm going to pass out. What? She admitted it? No. She's denying everything, but there's a problem. He explains. The 7-Eleven has security footage. It clearly shows a silver CR-V with our license plate hitting David Henderson at 2:43 a.m. The driver matches Sarah's description. The cashier picked Sarah out of a photo lineup. Sarah's car has front-end damage consistent with hitting a person. Sarah says she didn't do it. I ask. Sarah says she wasn't there. Says she was driving around after a fight with someone and didn't hit anyone. A fight with who? Me? We didn't fight? The lawyer looks uncomfortable. She says it's personal and doesn't want to discuss it yet. They release Sarah on bail 6 hours later. I drive her home in silence. When we get inside, I explode. What the hell is going on? Where were you? Why did you leave at 2 in the morning? Sarah's face is completely blank. She looks at me and says, I need you to trust me. I didn't hit David Henderson. I wasn't at that 7-Eleven. Then, where were you? I can't tell you yet. Sarah, you're being charged with killing someone. Our neighbor. Where the hell were you? She starts crying. I was with someone. I can't say who yet. But I have an alibi. I just need them to agree to come forward. My blood goes cold. You were with someone? At 2 in the morning? Who? I can't tell you. Are you having an affair? No. God, no, it's not like that. Then, what is it like? Because right now it looks like you either killed David Henderson or you're protecting someone who did. She won't say anything else. Just goes upstairs and locks herself in our bedroom. Over the next week, everything gets worse. The police find Sarah's car had been cleaned recently. Like, detailed clean. Sarah admits she took it to a car wash the morning after the incident, but says it's because she spilled coffee in it days before. The front-end damage is analyzed. Definitely consistent with hitting a person. But Sarah's lawyer argues it could be from anything. She could have hit a deer, a mailbox. Who knows? The cashier is 100% certain it was Sarah driving. Picked her out immediately, no hesitation. But here's where it gets weird. Sarah's phone GPS shows she was nowhere near the 7-Eleven that night. She was across town at a Walmart parking lot from 2:15 a.m. to 3:45 a.m. Just sitting there. The lawyer jumps on this. See? She couldn't have been at the 7-Eleven at 2:43 if her phone was across town. But the prosecutor argues she could have left her phone in the Walmart parking lot and driven to the 7-Eleven and back. It's only 15 minutes away. Then, Sarah's hospital pulls her work records. She clocked out at 11:47 p.m. that night. Normal end of shift. Start shift. But 3 co-workers say Sarah seemed off and agitated when she left. I confront her again. What happened at work that night? Nothing. Just a long shift. Sarah, 3 people said you seemed upset. She finally breaks down. Okay, fine. I got into an argument with someone at work. Someone I've been dealing with. It's complicated. That's who I went to meet that night. Who? Dr. Brandon Schiller, Carty. I know that name. He's an ER doctor at her hospital. Younger guy, maybe 28. I've met him at hospital Christmas parties. Why were you meeting him at 2 in the morning, in a Walmart parking lot? Sarah's crying now. He's been harassing me for months, making advances. I kept saying no. That night he cornered me after shift and said if I didn't meet him to talk things through, he'd report me to the hospital administration for a medication error I didn't make. He'd fabricate evidence. Ruin my career. He'd fabricate evidence. My head is spinning. So you went to meet him? Yes, to tell him to back off, to threaten to report him. We argued in the parking lot for like an hour. That's my alibi. I was with Brandon. Then why hasn't he come forward? Because he's married. If he admits he was with me alone, at 2 a.m., his wife will divorce him. He's refusing to cooperate. This is insane. Sarah, David Henderson is dead. You're being charged with manslaughter. Brandon needs to tell the truth. He won't. His lawyer told him to stay quiet. So now we're stuck. Sarah has an alibi that can't be verified. A witness who's certain it was her. Security footage of our car. Front-end damage. And a dead neighbor. The Hendersons' family is making our lives hell. Someone spray-painted murderer on our garage. We're getting death threats. Linda Henderson goes on local news sobbing about how Sarah killed her husband and is lying about it. Then, 2 weeks after the incident, something new comes out. A traffic camera 3 blocks from the 7-Eleven caught our CRV running a red light at 2:39 a.m., heading toward the 7-Eleven. The driver's face isn't clear, but you can see brown hair, ponytail, scrubs. Sarah's lawyer tries to argue it could be anyone. But combined with everything else, it looks really bad. I start going through Sarah's things. I don't want to. I feel like a monster. But I need to know the truth. I find her hospital badge in her purse. She clocked out at 11:47 p.m. like she said. I check our banking records. The car wash charge is there. Dated the day after the incident, 7:23 a.m. Then I find something weird in her gym bag. A different set of scrubs. Also with what looks like a small stain. I take them to be tested privately. The lab says it's blood. Type O positive. David Henderson was O positive. I confront Sarah with the scrubs. She goes pale. Where did you find those? In your gym bag. Sarah, there's blood on them. David's blood type. That's from work. I'm a nurse. I get blood on my scrubs all the time. These scrubs aren't the ones you wore to work that night. I saw you leave in navy blue. These are burgundy. She's shaking now. I changed. I spilled something on the navy ones. When? I don't remember. During my shift. This is crazy. You actually think I killed David? I don't know what to think anymore. She grabs my face. Listen to me. I did not hit David Henderson. I was not at that 7-Eleven. I don't know what happened, but it wasn't me. Then who was it? Who else would be driving your car, wearing your scrubs, with your hairstyle? She doesn't have an answer. The case is going to trial next month. Sarah's lawyer is pushing for a plea deal. Reduced charges, maybe just leaving the scene. Couple years probation. But Sarah refuses. Says she won't plead guilty to something she didn't do. Dr. Brandon Schiller finally gave a statement through his lawyer. He admits he was in the vicinity of the Walmart that night but can't confirm Sarah was there because he doesn't recall seeing her. Basically useless as an alibi. The Hendersons want us to lose everything. They're suing us in civil court for wrongful death. Our friends are split. Our chore. Half think Sarah is innocent and being railroaded. Half think she did it and is lying. Some think maybe she hit David accidentally and panicked. My own parents told me I should divorce her. Said even if she's innocent, the stigma will destroy my life too. But here's the thing. I've known Sarah for 8 years. She's not a liar. She's not violent. She's the person who cries during dog food commercials. She wouldn't hit someone and drive away. But someone did. And all the evidence points to her. Last night, I was going through old photos on Sarah's laptop, looking for character references for her lawyer. I found a folder buried deep in her files labeled, "Do Not Open." Inside were screenshots of text messages. Between Sarah and someone named Jay. Dozens of messages. Recent. Hill. From the last 6 months. Flirty messages. Meet-up plans. References to keeping things quiet. My hands were shaking as I read them. Sarah was having an emotional affair. Maybe physical too. The last message from the night David died, at 1:53 a.m. Meet me at the usual spot. We need to talk about this, now. Response from Sarah, at 1:58 a.m. Fine. But this is the last time. The usual spot. The Walmart parking lot. So Sarah was meeting someone. Not Dr. Brandon Schiller. Someone else. Someone she calls Jay. I haven't confronted her yet because I'm terrified of what it means. What if Jay was driving Sarah's car that night? What if Sarah let them borrow it? What if Sarah is covering for Jay? What if Sarah knows exactly what happened and is protecting someone? Or, what if I'm going crazy and grasping at straws because I can't accept that my wife might actually be guilty? Reddit? I'm lost. The trial starts in 5 weeks. My wife might go to prison for killing our neighbor. She swears she's innocent but won't tell me the full truth. I found evidence of an affair, or at least an emotional connection with someone mysterious. Do I confront her about Jay? Do I give this information to her lawyer? Do I go to the police? Or do I just trust her like she asked me to? What would you do?